breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life. Hello, passions friends. Well, I just could not keep silent any longer. I am totally and utterly frustrated with the Ethan, Gwen, Teresa love triangle. Now, I know that I get on here and complain about it all the time, but let's just look at things. So, little Ethan gave up part of his liver to save the baby of Gwen and Ethan, Jonathan. But Gwen is still being an absolute, like, really, I did not understand that Gwen could be so bitchy. I thought she was just, like, someone who loved Ethan so much and was, like, tainted by this whole thing that happened with Teresa. But really, she's, like, pure evil now. And this whole thing about killing all of Pilar's family and holding, Pilar and blackmailing Teresa and all that, it's just, like, ridiculous. Like, Ethan would never want to be with someone like Gwen. Like, and actually, Teresa, I keep wondering what you see in Ethan, because he's, like, believes Gwen all the time and never you, and always fucking supports Gwen, and, like, you never even get a word in edgewise. Really, I think that you should just tell the truth and get it all over with, and then Ethan will come to you and he will help protect you from Juanita. But no, you're gonna get on a plane and go all the way down to Mexico and try to convince Juanita of your true love with Ethan. Now, I know you're not gonna die because you're one of the main characters on Passions. In fact, you guys are Passions when it comes to me. But it's still kind of annoying, and there's going to be all this danger. And maybe when Pilar finds out that Ethan or that Teresa went down, she'll go to Ethan, and Ethan will go down and save her, and then they can be together. But I really doubt that happens, because it never happens. So, other things that have been going on. There's always the whole Fancy and Luis thing, and now Pretty and Luis have slept together, and Luis actually, I think, does have some kind of feelings towards Pretty, and he really does have an obsession with the Cranes, doesn't he? Sheridan's got Marty back and is now working with Alistair to get Luis away from Fancy, and now Pretty wants Luis too, so there's going to be a whole Crane girls going after Luis thing, which will be fun, and I hope that Luis stays true to Fancy or really loves Fancy, but I have the feeling in the near future that Pretty will win something out or talk him into something, and I hope that he doesn't go back to Sheridan, though, because that would be just, like, totally lame, and she's, like, really quite lame lately. She's just, like, so, like, evil but not evil and all these things, and she's, like, gonna work with her father who tried to kill her, like, 1,000,000 times, and, just annoying. Now, Vincent, Eve, and Julian and all that's going on there, I'm just, like, totally bored with it. Like, I wish that it would, like, move on a little bit. I wish that Julian would find out. I think the whole thing is kind of gross, and it doesn't really follow any kind of Passions logic even for me. Like, I don't know where they're going, and it's making me uncomfortable. So, we'll see what happens with that. Now, Esme. Esme has become one of my favorite Passions characters, like, very fast. I love her. I think she is hilarious. I love all and the drug. She's like, people don't understand. They're only prescription medications and so on, where she's, like, crazy one minute and then, like, totally sane the next. And it's a great character. And I am totally enjoying the whole storyline where all of her lovers get killed, and this whole thing where Alistair just got, like, knifed in the back. And I told you a long time ago that I thought it was Vicky, and it turns out that I was right. It was Vicky. And she does talk, and we're going to see a lot more of Vicky trying to kill Ethan, because Ethan gave a hug to Esme, and Esme actually gave Ethan some pretty good advice that's, let's hope that he follows. So that's good. And the whole Sam and Ivy thing, like, I think Ivy needs to get off her high horse and understand that, like, Gwen is really, like, I am looking forward to the day where, like, everybody finds out about how evil Gwen really is, and then seeing, like, what Ivy has to say about it, because I hope that she fucking rips their heads off. You know what I'm saying? That's about all I can think of for right now. There's always the normal no diploma stuff. Are they going to be in love? Oh, I totally forgot to mention the new Miguel, who I don't really like, but I never liked the new Fox either, and maybe I just don't like new guys, but I really do love Esme. But, like, really, like, I'm kind of disappointed because all the Lopez Fitzgeralds have always been cast to look, like, kind of Hispanic, and the last two, not very Hispanic looking, or at least not Hispanic looking like each other. So it's kind of weird. But I'm glad Dora and Miguel are back. And I think it's kind of funny how they're going through this whole Miguel doesn't want her to be a witch thing because whatever, she is a witch. And there's nothing you can do to stop that and blah, 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 blah. So it's all going to be very interesting. I do want to finish up by saying that I've been off work a little bit lately and watching some other shows just to, like, you know, keep my mind going or whatever. And I still think Passions is the best. All the other ones, they just are, like, so serious about themselves. And, like, Passions, you're really very fun. And one of the points to prove that is on yesterday's episode where Teresa had another daydream scene where, like, Ethan was all, like, Mexican and being Hispanic and, like, talking. It was actually quite funny and hilarious. And I love those little moments. So I love Passions. What can I say? That's all I've got for now, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.